Good morning, this is Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. And this video this morning was totally unexpected, but I saw something that made me want to share with someone who maybe needed to hear this message. I was out walking my dogs in the field, and there's this one area where there's just this big sort of area of mud. And there's this one beautiful solitary flower that's growing out of the mud. And it made me think of myself on this journey and how and you could think of it as yourself on this journey, you being that beautiful solitary flower in a field of nothing else. And it made me think about how sometimes this journey can feel lonely, but not in a negative way, but more in a way of you're growing into something so beautiful when everything else around you, all the people around you are sort of just still, that flat earth. And what I mean by that is a lot of the people that are in your life, they're not going to understand. They're not going to understand your new view is what they'll think. Your new view on the world. Let's be real. This is truth. Once you have realized law of attraction and that you are the creator and that everything you want you can have, and you start watching the pieces unfold how you have put that prior, you know that this is truth. Everything about it. It's just reality. And a lot of people are no longer living in the same reality that you are. And that's why we sometimes say, oh, it's like waking up from the Matrix, that throwback to that movie. Because it feels like that. Everyone's still asleep and you're awakened. You're that beautiful flower that's able to grow because you are now awakened. And it's okay, because your flower, you being that flower, is going to bring so much beauty to the field of mud that's around you. And your flower is going to inspire so many people to be awakened and to create. And suddenly that field that's just empty with just you as that solitary flower, suddenly there's going to be new flowers popping up individually. And it'll be because you've touched them and you have shown them through you, not even by doing anything, but just by being. You have shown them that life should be beautiful, that life should be celebrated every single day, that life is in the creation every day. It is not in the end journey, the end manifestation. It is in being, feeling joy, feeling happiness as often as you can. That is all you're striving for every day. You get confronted with different options all day long. Choose the ones that feel best to you. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Every time you choose joy, your flower grows. Every time you choose to take the path that makes you happy, your flower grows. Every time you use your voice to speak your truth, your flower grows. And every time your flower grows, everyone else that's stuck in that field of mud is going to see what a beautiful flower you've become. And they're going to want to become a flower too. They're going to want to know how did you become such a beautiful flower? Well, it's because you learned that you hold all of the cards in life. You do. That's why I'm reading on Storytime Saturday, Florence Scovel Shinn's The Game of Life and How to Play It. You hold everything you need to create your own amazing, wonderful, most perfect life. You just have to realize it, believe it, and start envisioning everything you want. And just keep allowing your flower to grow. And the beautiful part of this journey is once your flower started growing, there's no turning back. You just keep growing. You may stay the same for a while, and that's okay. That's all part of this. But your flower is never going to be taken away, because once you've been awakened, you will now see the world how it is. And there's no turning back. Your flower will not be removed. It'll just keep growing. So I hope this message resonated. It was such a strong thing that stood out to me this morning. So I just really wanted to share, and I hope this message resonated for many of you, and that you can remember it's okay to sometimes be without all of those people who were previously around you. You don't need to seek advice from them anymore. You don't need to seek their guidance, because they're asleep. They're going to be coming to you once they see you living your best life. And it's okay to feel a little bit different. It's okay to stand out in a field of mud, because you are standing out as a flower. Thank you. And once again, this is Elizabeth with World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul.